not everything has to be perfect all the time. Like, I want to be the raw person on social media.
Do you know we're about to YouTube? Do you know?
If you're wondering what our Friday night looks like, this is it. Ah, don't bite my ear, you freak. I just mostly wanted to get on here to trash talk social media. How ironic is that? I'm in sweatpants because you know what? I don't like how superficial social media can be. I don't like how it's portrayed as people have these perfect lives and this perfect mindset and nothing bad ever happens. And here's the hard part is if you want to make impact, I feel like one of the only ways to make like major impact is to have social media, hence why I have this channel and Instagram and all of the things. This is kind of just a little, I guess, motivation speech that whatever you see on the internet, it's not true. It's not always true. I mean, I was just writing down in my journal all the things I'm grateful for, and there's so much to be grateful for. But it doesn't mean that people don't struggle and people don't have issues. Health issues, mental health issues, marital issues, friendship issues, dog issues. Like, it's part of life, right? And here's the coolest thing I was ever taught. Think about life this way. We all love the highs, right? The highs, the mountaintops in life, the moments that we are just like, yeah, this is like what life is worth living for. And then we have the lows, the terrible moments, the tragedies, you know, the breakups, the heartbreaks. But I want you to think of life like a heartbeat. So what happens when a heartbeat is flatlined? It means no more life. But a heartbeat is ups and downs, right? That's exactly what life is. You cannot have the highs without having the lows. And if I've learned anything, it's in the lows, like, just know that it will pass. I know it feels like in the moment it's there forever and it's there to stay. And it's hard. Pain is such a hard thing to get through because you don't know, like, if you don't have good coping skills or you don't have a good support system or you don't know how to calm your nervous system, it's really hard. Trying new things really helps. I was actually learning earlier, like, the reason why we feel like life flies by when we're older because we have so many things to do, it's because we're not learning new things as we did when we were a kid. Learning to ride a bike, learning to read, that takes time. And when you're involved into learning and finding a new hobby, it feels like time kind of is not really a thing. You're kind of in the flow, in like a different, I guess, frequency you could say. So for me, I took up surfing. I would love to learn how to play guitar eventually. I have picked it up probably 4 different times and then just said, no, this is really hard. But yeah, that's my advice is when you're in the lows of life, the valleys of life, to find things to look forward to, whether it be a trip or a lunch with friends or going on your next date or, finding little things, romanticizing the little things throughout your day. Like everyone spends time on social media, and if you don't, good on you. But unfollow everyone who uninspires you, or unfollow everyone who makes you feel less than, like inept. And I'm talking about the people that you look at and you're just like, man, I wish I had her life. But not just like that, in a way that you compare yourself to that person and you feel gross about yourself after looking at their post. Unfollow them, please, immediately. Like, you may not even know in your mind that you're doing this, but I want you to take inventory next time you go scroll. And each post that you see, how does this make me feel? I want you to ask, how does this make me feel? And is it a positive influence in my life or a negative one? And if it's not good, if it's like even neutral, unfollow. There's no point in wasting your time not filling your cup up when you're scrolling or, spending time with people that take away from you, quite frankly. Not everything has to be perfect all the time. Like, I want to be the raw person on social media, the person that when you're like, you see Shae, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's her. Like, her in real life is the same person in video, and I can 1000% guarantee that. So That's all you're gonna get from me is honest and real. Stop comparing your life to other people, because what was planned for them is not for you. And what God has for you is not for other people to have. This is why I am so thankful for people that have different interests in me, like doctors and flight attendants. Like, I would never want to do that. And that's what makes people incredible, because there are people that would literally never want to join the military. And I don't know, I think this world's amazing how universal and diverse and just incredible how there's so many different types of personalities and people and interests and ways of thinking and religions and all of these things. Like, yes, I am Christian. Yes, I love Jesus and I proudly proclaim that. I try my best not to be judgmental towards anyone else, like what they believe. I like to get into those conversations because I like to know how somebody comes up with their thinking pattern, how they receive the world and perceive it. Start taking inventory of your thoughts. Like, if, you know, our mind is running all day, every day, right? And our subconscious is taking in info all day. When you slow down and you take inventory, okay, what am I thinking? Like, what is the first thing that I think about when I wake up in the morning? Do that tomorrow. If you've made it this far in the video, like, I know that you're for real, and I want you to do that tomorrow. Like, take inventory when you wake up in the morning. What is the first thought in your mind? It could be either, oh my gosh, I have to pee so bad, or oh, this day is going to suck, or oh, my dog is so annoying. Usually I think my first thing is like, oh, I wonder if, you know, my husband's doing okay, because he's across the world right now. But when you do that, I want you to drop in the comments, like, let me know. I'm really curious what everyone else thinks when they first wake up in the morning. I would love to hear that. But yeah, take inventory of your thoughts. When you're in a conversation with somebody, are you judging them? Are you judging yourself? Are you feeling weird? Like, how does this person make you feel? These are good tools to think about when you're talking to somebody, like, just to see how they make you feel. And do you do the same for them? Like, do you think that you fill their cup, or do you take away from them? And let's just try to be better. This video kind of turned into mindset. Take inventory of your thoughts, how to fill your own cup again, and just know that, like, the bad days are here, but it's okay, because it means good days are coming. So if you're in a valley now, the mountain's coming. You just have to climb it and get yourself out however you can. Therapy, friends, husband, wife, whatever you need to do, get yourself out of the valley. Do it. Seek the help that you need. Like, I started going to therapy 2 months ago. It's really helped. Like, it just helps having somebody from a different perspective, and somebody who's clinically, like, trained, that knows what the body does, the mind, and how it works, and the hormones and the serotonin levels, and just somebody that can give you perspective. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe if you like these videos. I'm just bringing you on my life journey. Military, mindset, fitness, shenanigans. I'm just gonna go. I'm Shae Taylor, and I'll catch you guys later.